warmed up. Hi, how you doing? If you dig what's going on here, put a thumbs up, subscribe, maybe share this with somebody. Who knows? Had somebody talking to me about playing with a saxophone player. Since I play a little guitar and I play a little saxophone, I'm gonna work on this song as well. I play alto sax. The chart that was given to me by the gentleman was in the key of G, but we are gonna jazzify it. If you have questions about the chords I'm playing, just shout it out there. Otherwise, I'm gonna take it slow the first round or two, have fun playing through the melody. This one's called Girl from Ipanema. Hey, so jazzy, eh? That was supposed to be minor. No alt. Should have done like a key modulation maybe. Hello everyone. Howdy doody today. My name is Wago. I teach here in Hilo, Hawaii. If you dig music and you dig bossa nova, that's what I'm covering for the first couple minutes. I'm gonna be taking requests and playing the game. Can you name this song? In fact, if you weren't here in the beginning, can you name this song? Super jazzy. Happy Monday. Mondays. No Desaro. You betcha. Does anybody have a a little request out there? Actually, I did this for somebody who requested this, so I just Freebird solo for sure. I'd like to just explain those chords. Our G major, when we're playing in this key, we can play it in any key, but the major, this one, when we say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, we're talking about that 7. That gives us a G major 7. Gorgeous chord. So if you think of what looks like an A minor and play it right here, that essentially is a 6 chord. If you put your pinky right here, you would have what you would call, like, what is that? A sharp, B. So a B minor 6, D minor, C7 there, or D6, B minor 7 there. It's a great chord. I use that all the time. The reason why this one looks weird, I'm just taking that top note of G and flattening it to get the F sharp. So all layering these down pretty much on any instrument that's strung like this and fourths, it works quite well. In fact, instruments that are strung in fifths, when you do that, it makes this like weirdo diminished chord or augmented tonality. So fun stuff, really. When we're doing this chord, I could use this all over the place. When we go up to like a C, you could think about your C major here and then go down a half step. There you go. So these chords are versatile. The other chord that was really kind of weird in here is this one. We would call this like a minor 7 with a flat 5. You don't play the A and you don't play the high E. And this is, you would have 2 of these in this song, and you can even use it up here for the G as well. So really weird chords. The idea about this is these jazz chords are suspended chords, but you don't call major chords of any fashion anything other than like a sus2 or a sus4 or a 6/9. You could use the 9 or anything the way you want. That's what the sus function is. When we do it in a minor key, it's not called a sus ever. It's called a 9 or an 11. That gives you the same feeling. So in this case, like our the sussiness that comes out of this A flat major 7 with the 11 too, putting up that 9 up top, and then you could use all these different tones. As you saw, I played a little bit too pentatonically, but we could use such modes as just our Ionian mode and focus on that major 7. And then when you go to any minor key, try to change up your bar chords you already know for like a D minor, and just hit the 3rd right here, the F. Make a stretch with your first finger, hit that D on the 5th fret of the A, smack down the 7th of the chord, the not major 7th, but the minor 7th, and throw another 3rd up there. Gorgeous! You could also play all of these fingers the same way and then add a pinky up here. These are some fun chords. Diminished chords, full diminished, half diminished, whole diminished chords. The idea behind this is, if you check out my channel, you'll see all these silly chords. You could even type in my name, W-A-G-O, and find that. How to make suspended chords. I hope that covers it. If you're playing any instrument and you know do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. In the Western world, it is the diatonic scale, meaning when we play C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and C, C and E are the first 2 notes of the chord, the triad. The triad's composed of 2 dyads onto which are called harmonies. So if you don't like all this mumbo jumbo, sorry to bore you. Theory's kind of my thing. I love nerding out on it. Which scale do I learn first, the major pentatonic or the major harmonic? All music is viewed through the eyes of the major. The simplest thing to get away from after you get done playing just majors, like, I don't know, A major, you can hit those pentatonics. And the thing that really helped me was viewing the fretboard as 3 different sections, then it repeats. If we have just our 1 through 4, 5 through our 8, and 9 through 12, you essentially could do finger exercises. That take no brain effort. Eventually, you can move that up. And what I've done is I've learned how to play songs which are way above my pay grade, and I work on them entirely until they get better. My first one to pick was this. Still not great. Can anybody name this? I don't remember it. So fun. Anybody name this? Anywho, what we're talking about, I would say do major pentatonics and minor pentatonics. Understand all music when you're analyzing it is viewed through the eyes of the major. So just knowing the 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6 for the major pentatonic, the 1, flat 3, 4, 5, and flat 7 for the minor is just gorgeous in any key. And the whole thing about those portions, when you do the A major, it backs up to the relative minor. It has the F sharp minor, right? That pentatonic. So anytime you're playing in the key of A, let's say like, I don't know. Well, that would be more like a harmonic minor. Anywho, Allman Brothers. Anybody know this? Playing at home, this is an A major. We're going up to like a B and adding in a dominant chord. Green Day? No. It was Steve Howe, the clap from a band called Yes. It's great. That just rhythm is really cool to do. Yes, I do have guitar OCD. So with this groove, it's in A. When you're doing you can do all the notes from A Ionian, A major, but if you play just the pentatonic, and then sprinkle in one of those other notes. Those dyads that I was talking about, well, this would be the 1 and 3, 1 and 3, 1 and 3, 1 and 3, 1 and 3. So what I've done is I've looked for shapes and patterns that go in these quadrants and then learn how to repeat them in different keys. Functionally, I hate saying it this way, but you're really just, I wasted 14 years playing music and not understanding just the basics of music theory. Once I understood that nonsense, everything became a lot easier. A dominant chord, you could use them all day long. Certain genres have dominant chords all the time. So like blues, this is like an E blues. I'm using the chords of E major, F sharp minor, and then G sharp minor. And I'm playing them using 2 notes and an open phrasing on the G string and the A string, moving up. When I move up here, or more importantly, I move up a half step and then lay down my finger. So we don't have that note, we've got a larger gap. Do that again, or if you don't want it major, keep that. It makes that minor feeling. The way that we would play the different chords for the dominant chords, anytime that you play a dominant chord, like a G7 or a D7 or an A7, it's a functionary gateway or a boat to traverse the ocean of music. Since all music is viewed through the eyes of the major, and what we're really looking for in analyzation is, does the song have a progression, a key signature? Is it not like crazy atonal or something out there, avant-garde? But does it have a key signature? Does it have a tempo or a rhythm or a key signature and a time signature? Can you put that together? And then does it follow something called the major or the minor harmonic progression? There are certain things that happen when you're playing music that just make sense. One of them is if you're doing something like, I don't know, drop my pick. That chord that I just played there after that, this is a song called, can anybody name it? So it's called an E minor 7 flat 5. That is a moving Moon River. Hi, Michael Songs. How you doing? Yes, it is. Michael Songs. Hi, Rachel. How are you as well? It is. It's the girl group. Yeah, so the idea is anytime you have a chord that has a 7 in it, it's a wonderful moving chord. Moon River has F major to a D minor to a B flat major back to F. It gets through the whole thing, hits that E minor 7, causes tension, and then it resolves it not with an A, but with an A dominant 7. Well, that A dominant 7 feels like a C sharp diminished. Hence, every dominant chord that you feel is like this. A major is A, C sharp, E. When you add on an extended note, that minor 7th, you have the G, because in the key of A major, you have A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp. When you have the G sharp, that is the major 7th we were talking about. Ain't nobody got time for that. Move it down a half step, and you get your dominant chord. So any song that has a dominant in it, that's the function of that dominant. Watch what I do when I use it as a secondary dominant. How about we play, not Moon River, because that's a little bit weird. How about just like C major, G major, C major, F. This is a 1, 5, 1, 4. C major, G major, C major to F major, C major, yeah, back to G, then to F. If I didn't want to go back to C major, I don't have to. If I were to throw a quick G7 right before the C, it sounds great. Yeah. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Then the 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Then the 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. To the 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. 5 dominant. C, 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 C. Next time, throw the G7 in there, and then the A7, and then do the same progression in the key of D, which would now still be 1. It would be 5, 1, and 4. D major, A major, D major, G major. Watch me now, go slow with me if you're playing along. Here we are. And if this isn't important, just have fun playing music, talking in the comment section. This time we're going to D. F major, G7, A7. Hear how almost flawlessly, not the musician, but the idea, flawlessly right into another key. Because the A7 feels great going into the D, just like F7 feels great going into B flat. Just the same way that C sharp diminished or A7 feel amazing going into D. I hope that made sense for the idea of 7ths or secondary dominants. So if you have a song, I create tension with a major 7th and relieve it with a dominant. Not exactly. In music, to relieve a tension of a note downward or in a diminished fashion, it is possible, but it's usually used with something called tritone substitution. Now, I know all this is just like, but the idea is this. The secondary dominant that you were just doing, if you were gonna play D major, A, D major, and G, and I wanted to get right here to the D, but I didn't want to use the A, I could go, well, what's the 5th of A? A, B, C, D, E. If I play like an E, kind of altered chord, it kind of doesn't go into there. But if I go from my E, and then I take that as a dominant, E7, it doesn't have the same effect. What we want to do is take the E flat, and then believe it or not, it goes. Hear how that felt a lot more of a resolution? That is a half step down resolution rather than a T-do. Well, doing that, we're using the major 7th functionally in that E flat dominant there with the raised 9, and then that leads right back into that. Does that make sense? Happy Ramadan. Oh, happy Ramadan to you as well. I read that weird. So I covered Girl from Ipanema. Did a little bit of that Moon River. What a great tune. If you get a chance, check that out. Johnny Mercer, written by Henry Machini. You gotta fly. I don't know. What do I feel like playing? Anybody ever request? Hotel California. Oh, Kushal, did that answer your question about secondary dominance and maybe that concept of tritone substitution? It's a very weird concept. The basic theme is this. If you know what a 1-3-5 is and you know what the minor seventh of a key is, it's not the major seventh. It's not the one that's included. Our example was A. Major seventh, minor seventh. You can use that note to resolve by half step up. And if you want to resolve downward, like a half step down, you would need to use like an E flat 7 dominant, or at least something that would have that tonal note in there. Because it also goes down to the third as well, 4 to the 3. That would give you your suspension of the 11. Adolph guitar. Often you broke my brain. All right, happy Ramadan. We got some great ones. Actually, happy Ramadan to everyone. Yeah, cool, right on. Awesome. Sunny, yesterday my life was filled with rain. Sunny, smile at me and really ease my pain. Dark days are gone, well the bright days are here. My sunny one shines so sincere, sunny. Sunny, thank you for the sunshine bouquet. Sunny, thank you for that love that you brought my way. You gave me your all, now I feel 10 feet tall. Sunny, one true, baby, I love you now. Sunny, I love you. Key change? Sunny, thank you for truth that you let me see. Sunny, thank you for the facts A to Z. My life was long by the sand that no rock came. Oh, sunny, baby, when we held hands, you see. Sunny, I love you. Does it go down? Sunny, thank you for that smile upon your face. Sunny, thank you for that gleam that flows with grace. You're my sparking out fire, you're my sweet complete desire. You're the sunny, you're so true. Well now, sunny, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love that tune. So good. Yeah, what is good? Hey, good looking Hank Williams. That's a. I wonder if I would. Do you know what key it's in? You know what? You know what? I think I might have a book that has it. It might not be in the right key though. Sometimes I use like the ukulele books just because they have all the chords. It's easy to see the melody line when you're doing it. Does anybody else here sight read? If so, put a thumbs up in the comment section. Hi, Michael. Can I play Hey Good Looking? Maybe. Let's see what we can do here. If it's in the book, you got it. If not, probably. Hey Good Looking. I'm pretty sure I've sung this one before because it's in the book. 212. And if you're following along, this one's going to be in the key of, oh, G. It has one sharp. That sharp is F sharp. I'm probably going to be doing some stuff. G major's in here. A dominant 7, so that A7 we were chit-chatting about. G major, A7, D dominant 7, G7, and then C. You could also make a C7 going back into F, but there's no real F in this song. So, my first note. Hey, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about you cooking something up with me? Hey, sweet baby, don't you think maybe we could find us a brand new recipe? Got a hot ruffled with a $2 bill, and I know a spot right over the hill, and there's no soda pop, and the dancing is free. So if you wanna have fun, well, baby, come with me. So hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about you cooking something up for me? No wows, just music. I was sight reading it too. So if you dig what's going on here, maybe sign up for a lesson with somebody that's in your local community. When you sign up with a music instructor, it helps them eat. And it's lots of fun. You learn lots of new stuff and you meet new people. You get turned on to different concepts like we were talking about before, about like secondary dominance, how to play Four Walls of Rayford. Haven't heard of it. I could Google it. Can't play it though. I don't want to get an infraction. What type of music is it? That's what a catchy tune that is. Thanks for that suggestion. Can you play? I guess this is this turned into not can you name it, but it turned into can you play it? How funny. I do feel like the jukebox. I am the warrior. Is everybody having a good time today? Mondays are hard, yeah? Does anybody feel the same way I do? Mondays feel like every other day. It's just Monday. Although, I guess if you don't take a break on the weekend, every day feels like Monday. Let's see here. What was I doing? Walls of Rayford. Cool. A, B, C, D, I can spell. Has anybody noticed too, autocorrect has stopped autocorrecting words? Like the word fascism. What's your favorite chord? I love flat 7, flat 5s. They're so great. I would say like even this E7 with a flat 9 and the minor 7. This is that chord we were just talking about that could go into E flat or E flat major. Or these are great. I also like playing like G minors this. I've always kind of gravitated towards playing like a minor chord like this. I think it works well because the finger right here mutes the E string. So if you're not playing E minor 7 and you go down to E flat, it still is a wonderful chord quality. So like when you're doing like, I don't know. See how I can just move that up? And the reason why I know these chords is because I followed bands that made me go, ooh, how do you play that? What is that? Walls of R-E-I, Ryford. I can't spell. Ooh, Skinner. I love nerding new music. What the fuck was the real for closing down on me? I would have to listen to it. However, I'm going to listen to it. I'm going to take a picture of it right now. And I'm going to listen to it later and just put a video out on how to play it. My superpower is I can listen to a song one time and be able to play it. One of my favorites is an original. Ooh, anybody like to hear an original? If so, put a thumbs up or something in the comment section. Ooh, I do. If you do, I'll play it. If not, no worries. Hey, good looking. What you got cooking? How's about you cooking something good for me? Anybody name that one? Ooh, that's a hard one to get. Great beard you got there. Oh, thank you, Tommy. Dost thou have a beard as well? Boom. What was I going to try and play? Somebody requested something. Oh, does anybody want to hear an original? Ingwe? Oh, it's by Ingwe? Ingve. Like Hawaiian. Let's see here. I don't know. Yeah, I do kind of feel like singing. I'll sing one of my originals. I hope you dig this one. This one's called Tough. I don't play it in that key. Talk about the weather. Say no, not another day of this. Feeling all together, lost in the mix. Which feels so unkind until laying stone side by side, watching as some change over time, reaching out in others what we know contains still lays inside until are we too late behind us if you're on your way. If not, you plan to stay. Not too tough to ease your day. Are we too late? Lock the gate behind you if you're on the way. If not, you plan to stay. Not too tough to ease your day. No, is a lie. It's not too tough to ease your day. Did everybody enjoy that one? That one's called Tough. Gratitude. Gratitude to you, brother. Thank you very much. Tell you what. Thank you, Tommy. I put a lot of time and effort into learning chords, as you can see from this channel. Once I learned all the chords, tone leading and chord leading kind of fell into place. And believe it or not, I'm still absolutely working on it. I hurt my hand a year and a half ago. I finally got back the ability to play, and I'm not going to miss one more day not playing. So that's my story. If you like that, share it with the world. Otherwise, I'm trying to create a music community as well, and then talk with other awesome musicians, like Mr. Michael Songs here. Thank you, Michael. I very much appreciate it. Much gratitude to you as well. Please play Who Will Stop the Rain. What is that, CCR? Yes. Isn't it? Ooh, also Railford. I'm looking forward to learning that. Who'll Stop the Rain? If I had to guess, I'd say it's in the key of G. Yep, key of G. I don't remember the... Long as I remember, rain's been coming down. Clouds of mystery pouring, confusion on the ground. Good man through the ages, trying to find the sun. And I wonder, still I wonder, who'll stop the rain? I went down to Virginia, seeking shelter from the storm. Caught up in the fable, well, I watched the tower grow. 5-year plans for new deals, wrapped in golden chains. And I wonder, the singers playing, how we cheered for more. The crowd had rushed together, trying to keep each other warm. Still the rain kept pouring, falling from my ears, and I wonder, still I wonder, who stopped the rain? Can anybody name that type of cadence ender? Where you're playing the whole thing in the key of G, the relative minor is E minor, and then you end on the E major? Yeah. What else we have? Simon Garfunkel? I like Simon Garfunkel. Were you gonna sing along with me? What song would you choose? Metallica. I didn't understand that Metallica was neoclassical. It adds a different level because I really like a lot of different heavy metal bands now. They all have a different thing, like grunge metal, death metal, slow metal, death metal, anti-metal, neoclassical metal, improv metal, avant-garde metal is like kind of the niche I fit into because it actually adds chords besides 5 chords. Anyway, ooh, America. I might be able to fake that for you. Or for us. Let's see. Wow, that's I have played it, but like I really like the Yes version. Let us be lovers, we'll marry our fortunes together. Is there no... Oh, there is a capo. Well, guess who has a capo? This guy. I'm starting to try to play one. I notice a very other special musician who's in the comment section right now. His name is Michael Songs. If you haven't already, check out their channel. Talk Story here, and check out all the originals they have influenced me to start using a capo. Capos! I want to do a series on how not to use capos, and I want to try every different way of using it. Wow, this one's going to be interesting and hard because there are a lot of words. Although, time loves a hero. And the moon rose over an open field. Kathy, I'm lost, I said, though I knew she was sleeping. I'm empty, and am I making? I don't know why. Counting the cars down the New Jersey Turnpike, they've all come to look for America. They've all come to look for America. They've all come to look for America. In light of current events, that song made me very sad. Sorry about that. Let's see the comment section here. When I play the C major chord, I hear a B major. Maybe just tonal differentiality. Also, it has a capo on it, so it actually changes it to the fact where you would hear it. C major feels like a C sharp. C sharp is very closely related to the tonal note that goes into D major. And D major is the relative major of B minor. Woo! That one got me. A little teary-eyed there. Sorry about that. No, but I got to do me in my raincoat and I'll share. Nice. Yeah, shout out to the Turnpike. Thank you for bringing the bittersweet memories back of a, yeah. Tell you what, and there's just, I mean, even the B flat major 7 caught me off guard because it's such a Simon and Garfunkel thing to do. That type of writing style. When you learn the major and minor harmonic progression, it blows your mind how you get so far away from the center of reality, change the vocals that are over top of it, manipulate the dynamics, have a little bit like maybe of a tempo shift, and then you're in a completely different world. Musically, to be able to go from an A, a verse, then into a B form, binary, have a verse and a chorus, and then have a bridge, which is completely abstract from the A and the B, and then be able to bring it right back. Very, very cool. Right on. Thank you for that suggestion or that ask. That was really cool. Boxer always gets it too, yeah. Right on. I'm not going to apologize. Coco, the movie song. I have no clue what that is. What is Coco? The kids thing? Coco movie song? Again, I don't know what this is, so it might not sound... Oh, Un Poco Loco? What's the color of the sky? Y amore, mi amor. Tell me that it's red. Mi amore, mi amor. Should put my shoes on. So, let's see. If I could just guess the strumming pattern, I would probably think it's a down, down, up, down. Down, down, up, down, down, up. I have no clue what this song is supposed to sound like. I'll listen to it, though. I'll tell you what, I've got time for maybe one more request. And then I get to teach drums. It's lots of fun. Aloha, Michael. Be well. Tell Maria aloha as well. Dylan, not my favorite. However, I'm here to please YouTube and the algorithm, and most especially you, Jasmine. How about this is a Dave Matthews groove. I don't have to play it. Maybe in the middle I could go into something. Let me think of what my favorite Dylan tune is, and I'll go into it within 6 minutes. Santa Maria. Choose your children. I don't know if I remember this tune. Santa Maria, virgin child. All your wounds we are fighting all this time. Justifying. I'm gonna try that again. Much better. Sister Kate, Babylon will fall. Sister chained and beaten, liberty left lying on the floor. The TV's on. To me this explains it. Wearing a tie, just like Daddy preached it. Streaming from the minarets. Yes, later on we'll all be dancing. Foot five. I have 2 lives. Actually, I got 2 jobs. I have 1 wife. I have a dog. I think everybody has a life. I think you're misinformed, Britain. Good luck in life. Everybody's building big ships and boats. People building monuments and other suckers, they just jotting down notes. Yeah, everybody's feeling scared, feeling Kinson's on a whim. When Quinn the Eskimo gets here, all them pigeons gonna swing to him. Come on, Britain, come on within. You're not seeing nothing like a mighty queen. Come on without, come on within. You're not seeing nothing like a mighty queen. Well, the clouds move, chicken crow. Oh, I can fall seeing them all. Tell me where it hurts you, Britain. I'll tell you who to call. Hey, everybody's gonna feel at home, stepping on them toes here. When Quinn the Eskimos get here, everybody's gonna want a dose. Come on within, come on without. You're not seeing nothing like a mighty queen. Come on without, come on without. You're not seeing nothing like a mighty queen. Whoa. Really good time today. I hope everybody else had a really good time today. I get the pleasure of teaching. Remember, if you're watching this and you're playing an instrument, you're just like, what's going on? Find a teacher. Take lessons once a week for 1 month and then quit. You will absolutely learn something. Unless you're just solid as a rock and you don't need that. There are YouTubes, the Googles, and you can figure out how to do almost anything from a book. Remember books? Remember libraries? Remember social institutions? Anywho, blah, blah, blah. Thank you for tuning in today. My name is Wago Howard. I live in Hilo, Hawaii. If you are stopping in and visiting, come and take a lesson, why don't you? Shirts are going to be available on the merch website right here. But as soon as we get 3 1,000 clocked hours. I think we're like 200 or 300 away. Very cool. So if everybody that is still here, can you please share, especially you, Britton, whilst getting that life. Anywho, thank you very much. Aloha. Be well.